Aquarius, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, Aquarius Venus, Aquarius Mars, all the Aquarius in the planet, and cross-watchers interested to see what Aquarius is up to in January. Let's see, let's put the sun shining on the corner. Just a lot of light there, but I have a new decoration. I always take my time to set this space just for the sign. That's my style, a little bit witchy, but I want everything to be stylish for the sign. Now we have the shadow sister, the fortune teller in the in the center, and there is a huge shadow coming from the fortune teller. Who knows what this is? But behind there is my beloved sister, Astrid Lindgren's story. What other details we have? But anyway, your card for the month of January, made by me, is the Snow White story. Snow White is the fairest of them all. Everything is beautiful, but beautiful isn't everything. Snow White. So there is this crown with apple, with like goddess powers. This is a good queen. Usually this is a good wife, good girlfriend. This is the goodness. And the person is really like a good person. This is for you to be this kind of person who takes care of the kingdom, nurturing it. Now let's see. We are going in this reading, and in the end we are doing this live your dream. So currently we are having new moon in Capricorn, which is totally the manifestation time, and my intention here to make this live your dream is that we are gonna see that dream. We're gonna capture the dream. What is your dream relationship? What trust and commitment means to you? What you dream in this relationship? And when we have it, then you know it what it is, and then we can indeed draw it like a magician is getting from the source and into material world. So we are doing that with our dreams, and we're gonna see what is it for Aquarius. And there is also here is like the light I read as Aquarius, and the shadow your person. It could be even inside of your shadow that you're carrying around, and so you search it outside of you. Because there is this yin and yang energy. But let's see. You got the heart chakra also, so you got this Finnish Ukonpakka deck. And we are currently now seeing the opportunity for the month of January. There's somebody watching. Welcome, welcome. This is Shadow Sister Healing. In my readings, I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. So try to bring the conversation into the shadows, like let's not silence about stuff. This is the opportunity for January. Somehow I think I feel like I have to say you this one thing I said in some of my reading. When we use tarot for the present moment, there is no predictions, there is no scary news, no right or wrong, no good or bad, only medicine. Everything in this life is an invitation. When we say yes to the invitations that are best for us, we can live in alignment with our intuition, with our truth. And when we read tarot for our deepest expansion, our deck organically becomes a sacred tool for healing, awakening, and transformation. So everything is medicine now here. We have a heart healing possible if you watch my reading. This is what I'm trying to give you now. Opening heart. Opening the heart is very hard. Like this is if you have blocked it. This is a hard thing to do because often only thing how you open it is pain. It's a painful process, but after that it's the other chakra above is the throat chakra, so you start to speak from your heart. But how can you speak from your heart if your heart is blocked? So this is like, it's important to take care of this. So let's see already what the opportunity. Okay, this is upside down, but I think maybe a little be aware, like there might be some obstacles to get this, but as this is an opportunity and this Sampo, it is the wheel of fortune. There is now possible to have a lucky moment. This is of course the kind of Kalevala, the money machine was created. And so it's possible to create the money machine somehow. Let's see then the challenge. Aquarius challenge for January. Queen of Cups. Wow, you got aligned with this heart energy. Underneath is the heart chakra. There is a heart queen. Queen of Cups, rainmaker. So really beautiful. Let's read these stories a little bit. So your opportunity is this Sampo. Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it's time in the January to buy a lottery ticket. Sampo is also fate. And it's fate, universal richness, expansion, cycle of life, new beginning, breakthrough, unexpected happiness and luck. Kind of like a sattuma is kind of like indeed fortune, coincidence, justice, be like itsensä toteuttaminen, like express yourself, and creativity. And there's this whole story, of course. Louhi, the Queen of the North, was asking the smith Ilmarinen to make this kind of money machine, and price would be to get her beautiful daughter as a spouse. There had to be 3, like a mill in this Sampo. One made a good wheat, one made salt, and one made money. And the smith was very talented and working hard. And after he got this whole money machine done, the Queen of the North was very happy. But he would take this machine and he'd hide it in this kind of rock, really like underneath the ground. And now the luck was in the gold north. Yes, there was like, because the luck was there, then they had to start to protect it. So there was all these locks, and everybody had to be watch it that nobody would steal it. Indeed, when you get rich, then you have the other problems, like you have to be worried about it's taken from you. But that's your opportunity to get lucky. And the North got rich, and everything was well in Kalevala. So there is a story like the Sampo and the Sun was both locked into the North rocks, like a mountain. The teaching of this story is that nobody can own the happiness alone. Louhi, this witchy queen, didn't want to share the Sampo, the money machine, even she had a lot. But even the people who tried to steal it, they couldn't get it to their own, and it dropped to the sea when they were having it in the boat. When this Sampo is giving you richness, is also showing the physical well-being and success. But when the Sampo dropped into the sea when they were trying to steal the Sampo, it's the sign of like a spirituality, and the water element is the Sampo dropping into water made the emotion go rich, and you are able to tap in this kind of indeed emotional wisdom. This can be your richness. We have here your challenge, even the Queen of Cups. This is the master nurturing the heart. So everybody can reach this happiness of the heart and emotions. Your life becomes richer when you focus your energies to right targets. The happiness and the luck is consequence of your own spiritual growth. true happiness is your inner ability. So the outside changes, it doesn't necessarily change it. It's really come from inside. So trust that the things are going as they should. So trust is kind of faithful. Faith is playing part. And the inside richness is something unique. And when you share it with others, it even makes you richer. So use your imagination creative and wisely. Indeed, there is this truth, like imagination connect us to the divine. Here, almost like heart-centered person. It's like a rainmaker, like what you have inside is outside. There's a lot of water inside, then you see it outside. Something like this. Okay. What we can learn from the Queen of the Hearts. Let's see. This is your challenge to be this kind of caring, maybe nurturing, Mother Nature kind of person. What we can learn from her. I'm going to read you little stories here. This is a long reading. This is a monthly reading for Aquarius. Aquarius, beautiful. You have this water energy here. Even though I've learned that Aquarius symbol means like kind of like a frequency. It's like a heavenly frequency. Not necessarily always like a water. This water bearer is holding the spiritual energy of the universe. Where is this thing? Queen is on the same page with other. Let me find this. Here. So this is your challenge for January. The Mother Water brings down the rains. She nourishes the relationships and feelings that are needed for life to flourish. So it's this kind of compassionate person. And even the Sampo, when they stole it from the north, dropped to the sea, and then the waters became rich. So it's that interesting thing here. Another queen on the table is, of course, this Pentacle Queen. So 2 queens already on the table. Next thing we see astrological, with this light, astrological advice from the spirit. What is your spiritual, what you should pay attention, this one. It's a planet and a sun. Okay, sun was mentioned already here. That the North was like locking the sun to the, and they were like trying to, the sun was a kind of richness, and the kind of like really talking about this equinox energy, like this kind of solstice energy, like there's total dark and there's light. But you got sun, spiritual demonstrate, mental realize, physical act like a leader. This came also now in my pick a pile reading. First pile, maybe there's something for you. I have a feeling that even this card showed up there, so maybe there's something for you. So this is how we start for Aquarius, and now we are gonna take the rune. This is for month of January. It is creation, okay? The creative force is here as well. Then we take Lock Lady feelings. They're all here. Take it like this. Aquarius, current feelings of your person. And one more. Okay. And just look at this one. Let's put this way. And then I get one more from here. It's a lot of feelings, but one more funny feelings. Aquarius. Maybe this is enough. Start with this. Pictures of you. Pictures of you by the Cure. I've been looking so long at these pictures of you. I've been living so long with my pictures of you that I almost believe that the pictures are all I can feel. There was nothing in the world that I ever wanted more than to feel you deep in my heart. The heart energy is again here. But is your person possibly? Nothing is lost, everything is transformed. There is many levels of joy, but they all lead to one, the joy to be loved. You must let what happen, happen. Then we get the light feminine energy and a dark feminine energy. Interesting, this is really this card. I got this actually from one Aquarius friend, and that's why I put it here, because I thought it was a nice thing to bring the Aquarius energy here, but here we have this light and dark. So what is light feminine energy? Is to be intuitive, emotional, naive, empathic, nurturing, peaceful, compassionate, graceful, gentleness, having gentleness and patience. Dark feminine energy is also good. Everything is good. This is just different. Mysterious, seductive, assertive, authentic, fearless, powerful, confident, magnetic, fierce, persuasive, protective. These are the Equinox sisters. Anyway, I'm feeling so person something about this. Then, before you respond to someone, remember that your response is also an agreement to establish an energetic connection with them, which may change your energy field and vibration frequency. So that is why it's important who you keep around, because they can change your frequency of the vibration and influence on your life. It's not nothing. Then twin flame, never ending story, never let you go, get ready to love. Okay, January, somebody is seeing you as a twin flame. Then we have an Emperor card here, because for it's okay, it's safe to love here, the Emperor. Interesting that this is the rain queen, and then the Emperor is like, okay, take the umbrella, don't get wet in the rain, don't get cold. Really, this kind of like taking care, maybe a little bit daddy energy here. Okay, don't get too wet here in the rain. I see you. You're outside a lot. Then what we do next? I've been doing quite fast. Yes, we have this reading. That we are going to look one funny message from the spirit. What is the prompt to write if you have writer's block? So Aquarius, if you like pina coladas. Okay, let's read this. If you like, the personal ad section of any newspaper is a fantastic resource for fiction writers. Each listing is practically a character sketch in itself, describing everything from age and weight to interest, occupation, religion, and desires. Yes, shout out to one Aquarius if you're watching. Like, I think you are the person who likes to clip things from the newspaper. But anyway, this is now for you to write something. So what are you waiting for? Pick up your local newspaper. Here, choose an ad that intrigues you and start writing from the point of view of its author. Never mind the boring 40-year-old artist who enjoys conversation and walks on the beach. Instead, write about the sexy 20-year-old female generous older gentleman, or the Rubenesque beauty-seeking friendly funny couch potato, or if you really want to go out on a limb, the married couple, this is ISO, female SAX servant slave for weekend fun in our beach house. As you write, concentrate on the attributes that writers might be unintentionally revealing about themselves. Middle-aged men who feel compelled to mention their pilot's license, or women who end their ads with no losers, no cheats, no head games. Okay. Ideas to write. Become a famous writer now in January. Okay, now we're gonna look still this card that soon I'm gonna read in the end of this reading, calling all your readings together with this one advice card from the spirit. Sacred Destiny is a leadership. 2 times leaders in the table. It's interesting because these cards have come in my Pick-a-Pile reading. So you could look my Sunday Pick-a-Pile reading, they both came there. Here we had also act like a leader, leadership. Be like a polar bear. Aquarius star powers. So let's put this now aside and we're gonna use this ukonpakka for your Live Your Dream reading. So there are the queen powers here, 2 queens on the table and the polar bear leader and a oval is some kind of leader, 2 kind of. Heart is the emperor in the Chinese medicine. Emperor is our body, emperor is the heart. There's all these leading aspects. And empress is the creative mother type, leader type who is so creative. It's just like always like incubating something. So, okay, these are 2 crystals here ready. Now we're gonna do this spread. Live your dream. Let's have all these other cards away. I don't see much commenting. You can always co-create with me, welcome. And also in the end of this reading, when you come to the end of the reading, I'm gonna pick one Aquarius. But you should be subscribed for sure if I do a reading for you. And I start everything pulling you a crystal and this give you the deck and everything goes from there. You can ask a question or you can just say that I will read for you without the question. This is my promise for any Aquarius that on your star sign reading, monthly reading, I can make you a free reading. Because usually if I would do the private reading, it would be 100 euros. So it's a nice offer. You can have now. Anyway, this will be now Live Your Dream. We're gonna look your star sign. The light is Aquarius, the shadow is the partner, a possible partner in the shadows for you, or aspects of yourself that are this polar opposite that you don't even see. You see it outside of yourself, but now we see. We look into the shadows in my reading. In my readings, I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. And Aquarius, what is your dream relationship? Let's see. And your person, or you, shadow side wants this. And then we go, what trust and commitment mean to you? And your person, there's so much 3 stuff. They are talkative. Looks like, let's have this fortune teller woman a little bit closer. Okay. Then we have what you dream in this relationship. Possibly if you have it or not, but you would dream. And then your person. Okay, there is one more coming to your person somehow. Okay, you. Wow. This is a justice card. Kilpakosinta. You dream in the relationship somebody is hunting you. Or you're hunting somebody. There is really like this 3 suitors. There is all kind of suitors. In Kalevala they have to do all kind of tasks to get the lady, to get the girl. That hunt is on. Then your person, wow, Vellamo. Again, the same card. Queen of Hearts is here. This is the Queen of Hearts of the deck. They want this Queen of Hearts. They want this beautiful lady of the lake. Very, very intuitive, loving, caring, nurturing person. Okay, so they're hunting on the lake. Oh, you are hunting on the lake. This is your side, but this could be the shadow. Where are you living? Are you living in a twilight? Are you Aquarius happening to live in the shadow realm actually? Or this is your, both is you, but Hunter and the Queen of Cups, and Queen of Cups already here. And what there was a rain making here is like a swimming happily in the lake. Maybe later I read more stories. Now get forward. What trust and commitment means to you? Okay, there is this metsenpeito. This is needing really to to get out of this kind of fog of life, like see clear, take a rest, take a little breather, like trust and commitment. This is totally grounded. Of course, Two of Pentacles is like, it's often the juggle card, like flow with the life, but this one is the card that somebody could get lost to the woods, and the spirits are kind of like a tricking the person to get lost in the wood. And then he just have to kind of find the clarity back, because it's almost like too much stress, and then you're like, don't know where you end up, almost like a dementia. But trust and commitment. But this could be really related to this hunting thing again. When you hunt, put this deer here on the table. The deer is a perfect animal to stop. Even the eye doesn't move. When the hunters hunt, the deer is stopping. I've seen the deer looking like a statue in the forest. So this is that kind of freeze state. Like you see something you like or something, and you completely like freeze, like wow, what is going on here? Like your brain goes like gaga, like what is that? That is trust and commitment, that you can trust this kind of awestruck. Indeed, like the arrow comes from the cupid, then you are hit by the cupid arrow, or like a deer in the forest be hunted. But this is, we can read this, but this is often that you need even to kind of do wellness and self-care and be really grounded. Your personal tree tough stuff. Oof, there's a lot. So this is to be pioneer. This is to be the dead girl, completely like again in this lake. It's like things are happening in this lake. This is like the ferryman bringing to the dead boat, but in these stories there is this dead girl on the boat. Trust and commitment. Really be this alternate person, and then the dream card. But this is again connected to the water, so this is luring the person into the water with the music, and this Naki is not always the friendliest. It's kind of like almost this kind of person, like waiting in the waters, like, okay, come here. And then you are like, you cannot get out of it. But maybe it's a little bit some kind of like emotional codependency going on here, but this is a dream card. We're gonna read about this Naki. Naki is like a trickster. Death and a pioneer. This is the person wanting to, kind of like the first wife of Adam was like getting enough and running to the woods to be with the beasts. This kind of story. Pioneers are able to live a life that not many people get because they are totally doing their own way. I think the trust and commitment means that you can do the life your own way. Like nobody is like telling you what to do. Like you are independent person. You are really like going solo. You have your own song and your own style and own thing. That is this person here. This is the female side, let's say, because yin and yang. So it's with female Aquarius, even this side now. But then what's happening here? The female side, let's say, is this, and then the person is like coming to see what's going on here. I hear music, I hear somebody is here on the boat, and then it's complete like, oh my god, OMG, what's going on here? Who is this person? That's completely like a, what's going on here? Like a little bit scared. They can be really scared about you if you are this person. Or you are scared about them because like, what's going on here? Like that's like amazing. Some activist is here doing what they like. Anyway, then we have what you dream in this relationship. This came upside down, but I think it's interesting that this came upside down because it's a hangman. And maybe it means like the hanging has to be over. Like the hangman is usually needing 9 months even to hang. Some relationship can be like this. There is around you a person who likes you but is too shy, indeed too shy to say it. They just hang around. But this was like a person who challenged this wizard Väinämöinen to sing competition, and they lost because they were not good singers. So they were like boasting about how good singer they are, but then they were going into the swamp to get a lesson. This side, okay. king of the forest, and you are dreaming in this relationship that there is really this kind of Tapio, king of the forest, and the sauna, löylynhenki, very Finnish thing. Like you go to sauna, there is a spirit in the sauna, like really, let's say wellness thing a lot here. Like you can enjoy this kind of Finnish things. Sauna is very, very part of Finnish culture, but now I think we have to read these things. This is all heart cards related to heart chakra. Which story we read? Maybe we read about the dead girl, because that's an interesting element here, and this person is only like, oops, who is there? So there is really, death is transformation, of course, in tarot, but this person might be really able to change a lot here, like able to be this kind of going own way and changing a lot. It's a powerful Tuonelan tyttö. So here trust and commitment means some kind of, I don't know, is this still death as a part? What is it? Death, transformation, changes, transformation to new life cycle. Old goes away to give way to a new. Of course, this can be really indicating the end of the year is even these times now. This is the death of this year. Things are happening like now. like think it's happening now. It's like, oops, who is here? Aquarius. I'm freezed, I cannot move. Anyway, it's coming closer and closer and closer. Okay. Indeed, getting rid of the old, outside changes, inside like a deep change and rebirth. So the girl from the dead underworld mission was to bring the souls over the Tuonelan, the kind of like a underworld black stream, to Manala Island with this boat that had like a moose head that is visible in this book. It's going with this kind of. And was this kind of Manalan lautturi, like the passing the dead people over, and was going in the liminal places. I say in Finnish, hän oli Manalan lautturi, kahden maailman rajalla kulkeva ututyttö, eli Ulappan umpisilmä. This, that it was kind of like some kind of umpisilmä, like an eye that can't see, like eye that is sewed together. It's like related in the dead world when there is like a blindness. Like the dream and the waking life limit is not clear. And who is living on this kind of liminal places, you enter in there in your dream. And there is this mist and all this kind of twilight. And there is the fire burns forever there in the underworld. That's why the mist, there comes this kind of smoke all the time. There's a whole story about what happened with the Väinämöinen Tuonelan tyttö. Maybe this is bizarre story. Should I tell it? Because there is kind of in the dreams here this kind of king. Maybe I see rather the meaning, because this is part of trust and commitment in your dream relationship. Understanding that everybody is gonna die in the end, a person can live in a new way. Death is renewing things, because you let old die to make space for something new. card is giving sign to physical changes and letting go of the old and getting ready for the new start. This dead girl doesn't mean usually the physical death. It's like life has moments when you need to turn the page and everything that has lived its course has to go. So the death gives you a freedom to renew the life in a new way. Only if you are resisting and against the change, you get pain. But you have to accept the change, and then it won't be painful. Dare to let go. Something really, let's read this Näkki, because I think maybe because this was your in the light in Aquarius, what is your dream relationship? What is this Justice card? This kind of hunting. Here there's the hunter, then is this kind of freezed person in the forest. The hunter would be completely silent, waiting the prey. And then there is this hangman who is kind of boasting about all the abilities, but then gets stuck. This side is really a powerful person. Could be your shadow side, is very having a lot in it. So dream relation really with this kind of good king. Good king. And actually the counterpart was in here for January. Like you got this and this is the counterpart. So something about that. But maybe this so many cards, these are difficult to read. Let's have this kilpakosinta, because maybe you wanna know what is this. Is there a lot of people interested of you, Aquarius? There's something like a fans around. In January. Let's have this. This is about having a choice, and that's a good in our own way, but then it's difficult to choose. So different things can be contradictory in your inner world. The Louhi, the North Witch, wanted to give the daughter to Väinämöinen, but the daughter didn't like this old grandpa and wanted to have other options. And the Smith seemed to be doesn't want what he wants. And made the Sampo even this Smith, the money machine. But eventually, the situation of the girl is not easy, because she would choose with her heart and had to go against her mother then, and had to give a disappointment to some suitors. It's about listening your inner heart, like inside, because then you are marrying a wrong person, you will totally suffer. But there is this outside expectation and inside wishes. Trust on anyway to your own will that what is good for you will give you spiritual growth in the best possible way. And other people will accept in time if they are initially not okay with your choice. It's your choice to make. Anyway, there is this hunt going on with the Queen of Cups. Then here is the hunter silently watching the wolf and the dead girl and the person having a party here on the edge of the water also. Here is again this kind of like a hangman is a person who need to watch a lot to understand. Like maybe this is a moment like it's totally like a free state, like I don't understand what's going on and needs more time. But here is really this king of forest, like a good kingdom, and even a sauna is warming up. It's like dream life, having a man handsome fella in the sauna. It's here. And maybe the sauna is needed because there's been such a cold dip to the swamps. You need to have it a little bit warmed. I think I leave this reading now to this point, that we're gonna look now the advice. Löylyn henki. There's really Finnish stuff going on here. Leadership. Maybe I was thinking too many Finnish people while I was thinking Aquarius, and now we have the sauna dream here. It's like, it's part of the relationship to have a good sauna together, for sure, if you're Finnish. So leadership, advice to Aquarius. North Star. In Western culture, we wish upon a star because the stars represent all that is illuminating and enchanting. They symbolize aspiration, illumination, inspiration, imagination, and wonder. Native people used the stars to find their way in the night. The North Star was often used as a kind of compass to make sure one was going in the right direction. The North Star symbolized direction and guidance. It is guiding light for those who can't find their way. It's one of the brightest stars in its constellation. The sacred landscape wants you to know, Aquarius. Just as the North Star is beacon for travelers, in the dark of the night, you are beacon for others. It's time to step into the light and take your leadership role. You are a teacher, steward, guardian, healer, a true leader. Own these gifts. Come into the light. Don't hold back. Let the world see your light. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. If you have been hiding in the background, it's time to break out and become a light for others. Through this, your star shines brighter. Interesting. White animals here. Owl, wolf, polar bear. Interesting. The spirit of the sauna is very white here too. So this was your reading, Aquarius. It's not so long, it's 42 minutes, but this was your reading. I don't see any questions here. I wonder if people are a bit like this, like, what should I ask? You can ask anything. I even have made a reading, Who Killed Kurt Cobain? You can ask anything. I can look it, find my best answer intuitively. It's like a challenge for me. Am I able to answer to you? I try. But now I think I end this reading because maybe you were okay just to watch like this. Sometimes it's okay just to watch. You don't have to always like say things or like receptive. But maybe this can be really like I see it really this like the masculine side of the Aquarius, and this is the feminine side. It's the yang and the yin. The feminine is really much active here. But overall, there is this leadership needed. This is really like knowing where to go with the boat. You have a mission. Okay, thank you for watching this. If you like, give me a like and subscribe if you already didn't. I'm so happy to arrive already over 1,500. So I can start the next year, let's say, well. But we have still a Pisces reading. I come soon back still to do this monthly reading for Pisces. So bye, and thank you for watching.